It is Thursday, December 19th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. A fatal shooting last night in Birmingham ties the city's record for the most homicides in a single year. According to a spokesperson for the Birmingham Police Department, officers were called to a house on 3rd Avenue South in the Titusville neighborhood. They arrived at about 7:30 to find a man dead. A preliminary investigation suggests the victim was at the vacant house with a group of people. An argument led to the shooting. The victim has not yet been named, and no suspects were in custody at last report. Birmingham police say the homicide is the city's 148th for the year, tying a record set in 1933. Alabama dentists say it's like pulling teeth to get reimbursed at a fair rate from insurance companies. To that end, the Alabama Dental Association launched a campaign last week to get lawmakers to require higher reimbursement rates for dentists. Called the More for Your Smile campaign, the initiative calls for insurance companies to spend at least 85% of patient premiums on patient care. With expenses increasing and low reimbursement rates, dentists say their practices are struggling to stay afloat despite seeing a relative high number of patients. According to the American Dental Association, Alabama has the nation's second lowest ratio of dentists as compared to the state's population. And the University of Alabama ramps up its effort to raise money for a fund that helps attract athletes through a name, image, and likeness initiative. What was once verboten, fans can now contribute money that gets paid to players through NIL. The pay-to-play rules came into effect in 2021, and the Tide began its Yay Alabama program last year. Alabama Athletic Director Greg Byrne posted a plea on social media yesterday asking for Tide fans to donate. He noted examples of other teams using promises of million-dollar paydays to lure away Alabama players. Now is the time, Byrne said, for, quote, the Bama Nation to fight back. Critics say donations to NIL programs take away from contributions to academic initiatives. Alabama is a program sponsor on WBHM, but our news and business departments operate independently. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org. You can also hear our local newscast during WBHM's broadcast of NPR's Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered. That's each weekday on 90.3 WBHM Birmingham.